All right, guys, so the alligator indicator is one powerful indicator that I like to use when I want to confirm my analysis. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to combine this powerful setup with the RSI, and of course, I like moving average setup too well, right? So moving average is one of my favorite indicators, and we're going to be adding it to our main chart, and then alligator with the RSI indicator on the indicator window. And then these are the indicators we'll be using to get our setups, right? This is the indicator that we'll be using for our confirmations. To of course, that I'm big on confluences, right? I feel like confluences, the more confluences you have on your chart, the more confidence you would have on a trade, right? So sometimes you get to enter a trade and then you are in profit, but you don't know how long that market will be in profit, right? You don't know how long that market will continue in your direction until or before it goes the opposite direction, right? So when you have a lot of confluences, that should boost, or that would definitely boost your confidence. Of course, that's if you know how to or why confluences are needed on every analysis that you're doing. All right, so I'm big on confluences, and I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different confirmations using these indicators. And then I'll also urge you guys to always go to your higher time frame and do a proper top down analysis, right? Do a proper top down analysis from the higher time frame, the highest time frame possibly. Maybe, well, as day traders, you don't necessarily need to go to the 1 month or weekly time frame. You could just start from your daily time frame down to 15 minutes or 30 minutes, right? And then when you are done analyzing from the top to down to 30 minutes, right? And then whatever you see, you just need your indicators at that point to confirm if what you've seen is true. And if you don't have the price action knowledge, right, it's very important. You should ensure to learn. We are offering mentorship program where we teach you guys how to analyze the market without these indicators. I'm going to be sharing my personal WhatsApp link on the description box so that you can reach out and be a part of that mentorship program. It's very affordable. We are actually doing a promo right now, so you guys can just take advantage. And if you feel like you want to do it one-on-one with anybody close to you, that's still very fine, but make sure that you are with the right mentor and you are also as dedicated as he is to teach you and to learn, right? So make sure you learn price action. Is very important. It's very important, guys. And to me, right, I like to analyze the market without these indicators, right? And then when I'm done analyzing without the indicators, that's when I'll now follow the indicators to see if what I'm actually seeing on the chart is true, and if the indicator is still up to date, because these things get outdated. Trust me, that's why we keep updating you guys with different strategies and all of that. These strategies sometimes they get outdated, they get to lag, they get to slow, they don't move according to the market in real time, right? It happens like that. That's why we keep updating you guys. So price action will help you in a situation like that, right? When you are able to see the market in real time, right? When you're able to analyze the market in real time, that's when you are sure that whatever you see in the market is what is happening. That's what every other trader is seeing, unless of course you are wrong with your analysis, right? So without further ado, let me go straight to showing you guys how this strategy works. It is for boom 1000, crash 1000 markets specifically. I like to use this alligator for boom 1000 and crash 1000 markets specifically, right? I'm going to show you guys the indicators right now, so just go ahead and set it up. Right, for the main chart, we'll be using moving average, period 18, shift should be 2, method exponential, apply to close. Time frame, you just have to leave it at all time frames, right? And then for style, you can choose any color of your choice, long as it is visible on your chart, right? I'm using my chart is white background. That's why you can see that I'm using black color, because of course it's going to be popping on my charts, right? And then you have every other setup. You just simply click done when you're done with that, and then you would have the moving average on your main chart. And then the next indicator would be the relative strength index. The relative strength index, period 14, apply to close. Levels should be 10, 50, and 100, right? Levels 10, 50, and 100. Levels 10, 50, and 100. So you can choose whatever color you want, long as it is visible on your chart, and allow it to pop. Make sure it pops on your chart, right? If you're using the dark background, your chart is the dark background, you should use bright colors, right? For me, my chart is white background right now. Whenever I'm making content for you guys, I like to use the white background. When I'm done, I usually like to switch, because I get to look at the chart every time, even at night, right? So I don't like too much of the light in my eyes and all of that. So I like to switch when I'm doing my thing, but when I'm creating content for you guys, I just like to switch so that everything can be really clear, right? And then you're done with that, just simply click done. And for the style here, right, remember that the levels, this is where you change the color to the opposite of the chart's background, right? If you are using the white background like myself, you'll be choosing dark colors here. But when you go back to the other side where you have the styling, right, you use the same color as the background of your chart. You can see I'm using white here because my background is white, obviously, right? The pixel, can just use 2 or 3 pixels, that's fine. And then click done, and you would have the levels. You would have the level 100, level 50, and level 10 appear on your chart. Nothing else from the RSI is going to pop on your chart apart from the levels, right? Because we cleared every other color and all of that. So the next indicator will be the alligator. My G, this guy is really strong. This is a really strong indicator, and the setting too is really powerful. I just had to change the just period to 60, that's all, and leave the rest the way it is, right? Teeth period 8, lips period 10, just shift should be 0, teeth shift should be 10, lips shift should be 1, method should be linear weighted, and applied to median price, right? You see the options, just choose median price. And then the colors, just use the same colors as I'm using right now. You can see blue, green, and red. All right. And if you're using the dark background, if your chart is dark background, make sure you know what to do. Make sure it is colors that will be showing on your chart, right? You have that, you click done, and your chart will be the same as mine, right? It will be the same as mine. Now for the conferences, it's very important. Now just go to the higher time frame and ensure to see a downtrend, a proper downtrend, right? Make sure to see a proper downtrend. Make sure to see a proper downtrend. Like, you can go to the 1 hour time frame, and if you see something like this, if you see the market, if you see that price has crossed your moving average on your main chart, if price has closed below your moving average on your main chart and it's going downwards, then you know that that's the proper downtrend. This, whatever is happening on this time frame, is going to play out on the lowest time frame, like the 1 minute time frame or the 5 minutes time frame, right? You're going to play out just like that. So you have that already. Now the confirmations you need is to see more crossings of okay, let's say on the main chart, after seeing the crossing, if you see price cross beneath the moving average line, and then you see green and red line is here, right? You see the green and red line, so this is the alligator. This is from the alligator indicator, of course. So if you see the 2 alligator lines here, okay, once they converge here and they are going downwards, right, that's another clear sign that price is going to be going down on the lower time frames, right? Price is going to be going down on the lower time frames. And then if that happens, that's 3 signs that price is going to be going down on lower time frame. Now if eventually it comes the red and the green lines, the alligator lines, once they come and get to the blue line, remember I said you should use the same colors as I'm using, so that you get this very clear. It will be very easy to grasp. Okay, so now once it crosses the blue line and it keeps going down, then that market is likely to sell for a very long time. You can see on a 1 minute time frame. I wish I had marked that point, but this is it, right? This is that exact point that I'm talking about. I was pointing out on the 1 hour time frame, right? You can see that price had close below the moving average line on your main chart, and then the two lines, the red and green alligator indicator, had converged and dropped from the level 100 right here, and then its market started selling, right? You see it started selling, and then eventually it crossed the blue line, and it kept, both of them crossed the blue line and went below the blue line, and they kept going, right? You can see price just kept going down, and then when it came back to touch the blue line, see what happened. It spiked a bit and created a sort of market structure, right? And then it kept selling, because that's what kept happening with the indicators on the indicator window, right? So see how many candlesticks you would have caught if you had been on this trade, right? See how many candlesticks you would have caught if you had been on this trade. You would have made a lot of money out of the market just before anything happens, right? Just before anything happens. It is as easy as that. This is another example of the same thing that I just explained playing out. It just is playing out exactly the same way that I just explained, all right? So you just need to understand what I just explained, follow the instructions, sit down and do it repeatedly, and you could make $1,000 in less than no time. You could turn your account from nothing to something, right? So just make sure you follow attentively. If you have any challenges, if there is anything you don't understand, you need me to explain more, you can reach out to me. My WhatsApp number will be in the description box of this video, and then I'll also be leaving our free Telegram group link in the description box of this video, so that you can be a part of the over 1,500 traders who are on there benefiting from all the freebies that we post on there, right? We also give signals, so make sure you be a part of the platform. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video.